What's good, fight fans? Your Majesty speaking. There is apparently a new narrative being put out about Canelo Alvarez trying to bully or Canelo Alvarez being disrespectful towards Terrence Crawford. But where is this coming from? I watched the was it Hall of Game podcast with Andre Ward, when him and Roy Jones sat down and was giving their take on this fight. And somehow Roy Jones had this narrative of Canelo Alvarez was trying to bully Terrence Crawford. And this wasn't the first time that I heard it. That's the reason why I'm doing this video. I'm doing this video because I actually heard it again from Radio Raheem on Seconds Out when he did an interview with Bo Mack. And he posed this same question, almost as if Canelo Alvarez is the one that started the altercation, or he's the one who initiated some sort of altercation. But what am I missing here? Am I the only one seeing this? Am I the only one paying attention to this? Or what did I miss that Canelo did to Terrence Crawford that would have people or give people the assumption that he is the one who has started the bullshit? I'm gonna play this first one. Radio Raheem poses this question to Bomac. Now, I don't know if he's trying to create a narrative. I don't know if this is something that he's heard behind the scenes, and so now he's just asking this question to try to figure out what's going on. I don't know, but if I'm wrong, put it in the comments. Let me know if I missed something or if I didn't. But listen to this, guys. Oh.
Well, we all know what's going to happen. Hey, once you cross that
Let me go
line,
back. Hold on. I think I had already started looking at it. Let me go back and listen to this question.
And if Canelo puts his hands on him again in this face-off before the fight, what is going to happen?
well, we all know what's going to happen. Hey, once you cross that line, it's a go time.
First of all, look at Bo Mac face, bro. Like it's almost like Bo Mac trying to figure out what the fuck he talking about as well. But then it's almost like, well, you know what? That's in favor of Bud, so let me go with it. But just look at his face when he asks him this question, bro.
And if Canelo puts his hands on him again in this face-off before the fight, what is going to happen?
Well, we all know what's going to happen.
He like, what the fuck are you talking about? He like, what are we talking about? But you know what? It's in favor of Buzz, so let me rock with it. I'm gonna go back. Look at it. Look at Bo Mac face, bro.
And if Canelo puts his hands on him again in this face-off before the fight, what is going to happen?
Well, we all know what's going to happen. Hey, once you cross that line, it's a go time. It's go time. You know, fuck all that boxing shit. Throw that shit out the window. It's time to go. You can't keep disrespecting me and think you're gonna get away with this shit.
What am I missing? Who disrespected who? Last time I checked, and to be honest, I haven't really seen Canelo out and about, unless something happened this week that I missed. And it ain't really much I missed because I've been on it all week long. What did I miss? Because the only altercation I can think of was the face off where Bud started walking Canelo back and Canelo pushed him. Like get the fuck out my face. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the first time. Let me let you hear. Let me let you hear Andre Ward and
fight. When you saw the fighters around each other interacting, when you saw the press conference, people say, "Oh, who won the press conference?" I don't think nobody wins a press conference, but you do get to pick up on some things. What did you pick up when you saw the press tour?
And shout out to, let me say this, shout out to Showbiz the Adult, because Andre Ward just said that he don't know if you can win a press conference or not. And I know, for me, the first person I ever heard come with a video or say anything about somebody winning a press conference was Showbiz the Adult. So shout out to Showbiz for that. But Andre Ward is right. Most people don't even give a shit about that shit. They'll say this person won the face off, or this person, look looked away first, or you know, this person may or may not be scared, or whatever the case may be. And that's normally what people, you know, what people go to when it comes to face-offs and press conferences and stuff like that. So I just wanted to preference that. But let's go back and listen to it. My bad.
But I like talking about everything surrounding the fight. When you saw the fighters around each other interacting, when you saw the press conference, people say, oh, who won the press conference? I don't think nobody wins a press conference, but you do get to pick up on some things. What did you pick up when you saw the press tour?
What I picked up on was that I thought Canelo tried to see if he could punk Bud, and that didn't work.
Yeah.
So boxing 1, X, that didn't.
See if he could punk Bud. What am I missing? Like, how do you defend yourself and you the one that's trying to see if you can punk somebody? And what world do we live in when the person that defends themselves is the person that's seeing if they can punk somebody? And this is no disrespect to Roy Jones. Roy Jones is one of my probably top 3, top 4 favorite fighters of all time. But as Your Majesty, I have to tell it like it is. I can't be biased based on the fact that I like you and that you my favorite fighter. I gotta keep it a buck. Roy, I think you off with this one, brother. I didn't see Canelo at any point try to punk Terrence Crawford. I saw a man who felt like, first of all, if we really want to keep it a buck, and we go back to all of these other interviews that led up to this particular face-off, the one where they sat down with I think it was Piers Morgan or something like that, when they sat down and had that long drawn out video interview, Bud was the one saying he didn't need to be a circus act to sell a fight, and that nobody was going to make him be a circus act to sell a fight. He normally have respect for his opponents until they give him a reason to not respect them. And Canelo pretty much said the same thing. Like, he had the utmost respect for Terrence Crawford. They talked about how many kids they had, and neither one of them seemed like it was going to be any disrespect on their part. That's the first thing. Then I saw a lot of people making videos saying that Terrence Crawford was scared. And from that point on is when I felt like Terrence Crawford felt that he had to prove the people wrong. And so if you go back to my video where I was talking about Canelo and Crawford's both being hungry, but they both have hunger for different reasons. My reason for Crawford being hungry was more so to prove the people wrong. That right there proves my point that he felt the need to listen to what a YouTuber or whoever, a content creator or a media person was saying that made him feel like he had to show them that he wasn't scared. And to me, that's what started the altercation. So I just don't see how people getting that Canelo was being disrespectful out of this, but let's continue.
Work. You understand me? So we on number 2 now, but I think the initial thing was, that didn't work.
How you think he tried to punk him?
I think he did push him or something, right?
Yeah,
he pushed him. And to
but
me,
Bud pressed up on him first, though. Bud pretty much walked him down and said,
"Yeah, but they both trying each other."
Yeah.
Come on, Roy. Shout out to Andre Ward for telling the truth. Shout out to I knew I wasn't tripping. Shout out to Andre Ward for keeping it a buck. Bud pushed up on that man, and that man did what he was supposed to do. Then you look at Roy Jones talking about now they both was trying each other. Listen, which one was it? Was Canelo trying to punk him, or was they both trying to test the waters? Come on, man. You got to keep it a buck, Roy. I love you, but you got to keep it a buck. You got to keep it a buck, my brother. Let's continue.
You understand? Yeah. But when he pushed Bud, it let Bud know you ain't gonna run over me too. But to me, that's Canelo also trying to say, hey, I'm bigger, I'm stronger. I'm gonna let you feel my weight quick, you know? So, cause when you touch a guy.
No. That's not Canelo saying, I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm gonna let you feel my weight. That's Canelo saying, back the fuck up, because you just said that you wasn't about to do this bullshit, and now you trying this shit, so I gotta let you know that I'm not no sucker. Roy, you off, bro. You off a lot. You off 1,000%. You absolutely wrong. But I feel like you're trying to fix it now that Dre Ward decided to keep it a buck. But let's continue.
In boxing, you know what that means.
Yeah.
You filling me out trying to see where we at. You understand me? So keep your hands off me.
And you really not supposed to be putting your hands on me.
That's why I say keep your hands off me.
Thank you.
He did it though.
But I respect what Canelo did too, because you're not gonna walk me down either. Because I feel what you're trying to do there too. So you may not have put your hands on me, but you bodying me and you trying to press me back to send me a message, and we can't go for that.
Exactly.
And I just want to say, shout out to Andre Ward for keeping it a bean. Shout out to Andre Ward for telling the truth. And I know that him and Terrence Crawford are very close. And the fact that he was able to keep it a bean, even though Rory was defending somebody or saying something about somebody, or he felt like he was defending somebody that Andre Ward is cool with. I appreciate the fact that Andre Ward was able to keep it a bean in this situation. But I'm just trying to understand. And like I said in the beginning of the video, maybe I missed something. Maybe it's something that I didn't see that, I missed where I seen some disrespectful shit. But based on the shit that they saying, this is all things that I seen. And I didn't see any disrespect on the part of Canelo Alvarez in the press conference at any point in time. And none of the 3 press conferences, now that I'm thinking about it, because afterwards Canelo looked like he was still on defense. He was coming to the press, he was coming to the face off, and he was kind of in his stance almost like when the Caleb Plant shit happened, he had to smack off on him. And so I just don't see the level of disrespect. I don't know what they are talking about. Radio Raheem, shout out to Seconds Out, shout out to Radio Raheem. And also shout out to Andre Ward and his podcast, All the Smoke or something. Sorry, no disrespect. But yeah, man, let me know if I'm off or not, man. I just thought that this was something that I could talk about, because I don't know if anybody else picked up on it, and I ain't see nobody else talking about how these narratives are trying to change to make it seem like Canelo was trying to be a bully or something like that. I just hope that after all of this changing of the narratives, if Canelo wins, they give him his credit, they give him his just due, because the way that they acting with this Crawford stuff, you got to get a man his credit after this. But it's been a pleasure. Let me know in the comments if you understand where I'm coming from. If I missed something, shoot me a comment and let me know if I missed it. Shoot me the link to something, and if I missed it, I'll come back and rebuttal to that as well. But if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share the page. I'm about to grow this thing, and we about to make some noise in this thing. And I'm gonna be coming back with more videos to break down the fight on both sides. I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna give my thoughts on my thoughts. So don't come in here mad at me because I'm not saying what you want me to say. I'm going to give my thoughts on how I feel Canelo's going to win, and I'll give my thoughts on how I feel Bud is going to win. And then I'll come back and give you my prediction and why I believe that. Until next time.